16. Remember the formula, n minus 2 times 180 is going to give us the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. When we divide this by n, this will give us each individual angle. Okay, so number 16, I have a quadrilateral, so 4 minus 2 is 2 times 180 equals 2 times 180 equals 360. And hopefully you already know that a quadrilateral has the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral are 360. So I'm given the shape, so with angle measures, and I have to solve for y. So 120 plus y plus 53 plus 85 equals 360. So when I solve, I find out that y equals 102. So number 16, y equals 102. Number 18, I have 5 sides, or sorry, I have 7 sides. So 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 times 180 equals 900. So the sum of the interior angles has to equal 900. So 900 equals 129 plus 116 plus 120 plus y plus 125 plus 135 plus 130. When I solve for y, I find out that the missing angle is 145 degrees. Okay? Number 20. Quadrilateral again, so it has to add up to 360. So 2h plus 2h plus h plus h equals 360. 6h equals 360. So h equals 60. So the angle measures are 120 and 60, 60 and 120 because there are 4 angles in that shape. Okay. Number 22. We're going to use n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. I need to figure out each interior angle of the regular polygon. Well, I know that this has 5 sides. Okay, so 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 times 180 divided by 5 equals 108. So that's the measure of the interior of each interior angle. Okay? Now I also need to get the measure of the exterior. Remember, the measure of the exterior is 180 minus the interior, or 180 minus 108. So 72 is the measure of the exterior angle. Okay? 72 is the measure of the exterior angle. Okay, number 24. I have an 18 gon. That means it has 18 sides. So n equals 18. So n minus 2, let's see, 16 times 180 divided by 18. So actually, this becomes 10. So 16 times 10 is 160. 160 is the interior angle measures. That's for each interior angle. And then to find the exterior, I'm going to take 180 minus the interior. So the exterior is 120. Okay? Number 26. Maybe you didn't do 26. Sorry. Number 30. Number 30, you're supposed to sketch a hexagon using you're supposed to make a hexagon using a protractor, and I told you guys not to worry about it. However, I am going to show you how to do that. If you were just to put a circle, never mind, we're not going to do that. So 26, or sorry, number 30 and all right, number 32. You're trying to solve for the side measure, n. So you're told that you're told that the angle is 180. So n minus 2 times 180 over 180 equals all right, so for number 32, you're told that the sum of the measures of the angles of a polygon with n sides is given. So the sum of the measures, so the sum is 180. So that means n minus 2 times 180 equals 180. That's what we're told, because this right here is the sum of the angles. So let's see, if I divide both sides by 180 to solve this, I get that n minus 2 equals 1. Add 2 to both sides. So n equals 3. And that's what I'm trying to find. How many sides does this shape have? This shape has 3 sides. What kind of a shape is that? It's a triangle. Okay? Number 34, we're going to do the same thing. Number 34, I'm told that the sum of the measures is 1,980, and that equals n minus 2 times 180. Again, I'm going to divide both sides by 180, and I find out that 11 equals n minus 2. Add 2 to both sides. So this shape has 13 sides. It's called a 13gon. Okay? Number 36. 36a. It says, hey, make a 3-sided figure, label the sides A, B, and C. How many ways can you write that? Well, I can call this triangle A, B, C, or triangle ACB. I can also call it triangle BAC or triangle BCA. I can also name it triangle CAB or triangle CBA. So I'm going to use 3 letters and I can name it 6 ways. B, 36B says, hey, what about a quadrilateral? ABC. So I'm using 4 letters, A, B, C, D, and I can name it 8 ways. And example C says, well, what about a pentagon? A, B, C, D, E. I can name it, I'm using 5 letters and I can name it 10 ways. Okay? So that's number 36. Number 38 says, Miles says that he measured an angle of a regular polygon to be 130 degrees. Explain why this result is impossible. Okay? So he measured one angle. So that means n minus 2 times 180 divided by n equals 130. Well, let's solve that. If I multiply both sides by n, I get n minus 2 times 180 equals 130 n. If I distribute that 180, I have 180 n minus 360 equals 130 n. I subtract 180 from both sides, negative 360 equals negative 50 n. I divide both sides by a negative 50, and I come up with 7.2 equals n. Now, are you able to have a polygon with 7.2 sides? No, cannot. All right, let's look at number 40. Number 40. Number 40 says, the measure of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is given. Find the measure of the interior. So let's see. I know what the exterior is. So number 40, the exterior is 72. I need to find the interior. Okay? Well, I know that 180 minus the interior angle equals the exterior. Okay? So 180 minus x, we'll just let x be the interior, equals 72. So the value of x is 108. Okay? So this is the measure of the interior angle. That's the first part. The second part says, well, how many sides does it have? How many sides does it have? So I have to figure out or solve for n. So I'm going to use n minus 2 times 180 divided by n equals 108. So I'm going to use this, tells me the measure of the interior angle, which I just found, equals 108. So the first thing I need to do is multiply both sides by n. So I have n minus 2 times 180 equals 108 n. Distribute 180 n minus 360 equals 108 n. I'm going to subtract 180 from both sides. So 360 equals 72, negative 360 equals negative 72 n. When I divide both sides by negative 72, I find out that n equals 5. So what kind of a shape is this? It is a pentagon. Okay? I will finish the rest, 42 through 62, on another video.